Welcome to some more Diablo 4. All right. So, I am going to change my build, and I want to go with something that is a pure minion build, and then if I have to change it back, I will. Let me get me some music up. I got a cough drop I'm trying to get rid of. All right. So, I have two builds for Necromancer. I have the General of Darkness, which is this one, and then the it's loading. It's like the Bone Commander or the Cursed Bone Commander, and we're gonna go for the Cursed Bone Commander. I need to check and see that. Okay, so that will not work for me. That will not work for me. I'm not getting rid of this set. That will work. No, not really. That, not really. I have a very specific set of needs for this build, and I'm going to work on getting the gear for the build. So, number one, we want to have now this is something that you're never going to find, but we need to have a piece of gear that's got ranks to Golem Mastery, Skeletal Mage Mastery, and somewhere in there ranks to Skeletal Warriors, I guess. Skeletal Mage Mastery is fine. We don't need the Skeletal Warrior Mastery, I believe. So, this is going to be a very specific in-game build. And I'm going to be farming for gear. I'm going to play the other classes off stream a lot to get them up to 100. But we might play them on here as well. But I'm going to show y'all the basics of what I will have. So, all right. We go into collection. I tell you what, instead of going into collection, let me go over here and go talk to this guy. And I'm just go to the codex. Now, the first thing that we're going to have on the helmet, we're going to have the hulking aspect. Okay, so it's going to be this guy right here. Your golem has a 12% chance to reduce its active cooldown by 2 seconds and a 6% chance to spawn a corpse each time it damages it with its normal attack. Now, that's good. If you put that, you can't put that on a weapon. So, just keep in mind, it can't go on a weapon. It cannot go on a ring. I think that it can go on an offhand. So let me look really quick and see what kind of offhand I have. No, it will not go on an offhand. Okay. Not on that one anyway. All right. So now, the next one is going to be the aspect of hardened bones, which, let me just do it here. All right, the aspect of hardened bones. You and your minions gain 25% increased damage reduction. The next one is Blood Getters. And let's just say blood. Yeah, right there. Your Skeletal Priest now also empower you at 69 or 70% effectiveness. So this we may not use. This is the one piece that can be changed for something else if need be. Now, the pants we're going to skip. And then we've got the aspect of Explosive Mist. Blood Mist triggers corpse explosion on surrounding corpses. When Blood Mist detonates a corpse, it cools down, or its cooldown is reduced. So let's look for other Blood Mist. So there's another one here. Blood Soaked. Blood Mist leaves a trail, so we don't want that. So the Explosive Mist. Now, Occult Domain, which is this one. You're going to get 3 mages and warriors. Reanimation, which I should have right there. Your minions gain increased damage while alive, up to 40% after 10 seconds. So at that point, Frenzied Dead, which is this one now. Each time you're summoning minions, damages an enemy, they gain up to 30%, 20 to 30% attack speed for 3 seconds, up to 87 or up to 90%. So this on a 2-hand goes up to 90% additional attack speed. This is the reason you would want that on if you're doing a 2-handed weapon, then you want this on there because they are going to gain that much attack speed, basically. So, besides that, we're going to have Coldbringer, which we can change out if we need to. Every 8 seconds, your skeletal mages cast a blizzard that will deal up to 4,853 cold damage and continuously chills enemies. This is going to help with a few things. This for me really helps out a lot. I know it might. A lot of people say I don't like Coldbringer. It don't do anything. For me, I can tell a major difference when I play certain things. So Coldbringer for me is something that I really want to try. I'm going to put it on an offhand though. So the other one that we're going to do is Osseous Gale. So Bone Storm consumes up to 8 corpses and increases its duration by up to 12.5 seconds. That will also help with it being up while it's cooling down, and hopefully its cooldown will be gone. That's why I want to find a complete set of gear specifically for this. Okay, so besides that,
Another happy customer.
we need to find that right there. Minions have a chance to curse enemies. Enemies affected by at least one of your curses takes 70% increased overpower damage from you. So it doesn't have to be that particular one, but this, if we can get better ones, we could get +1 to amplify damage and +2 to curse skill. And that's why I want that. It also gives you maximum life, +8, plus damage reduction from enemies affected by curses. So this is one that's going to be in our build. I'm going to go ahead and move that down here. So we need to find the perfect gear for this build to work. And what we're looking for is a helmet with cooldown reduction, intelligence, and ranks to Golem Mastery. We want to roll maximum life and Iron Maiden size if we can. The chest armor, we want intelligence, ranks to Skeletal Mage Mastery, maximum life if we can get it, an extra maximum life, and decrepify size. Gloves, we want intelligence, attack speed, and ranks to Skeletal Mage Mastery. I believe that we would have Golem Mastery on those instead if we could. Yes, we want ranks to Golem Mastery on those if we can. Or either Golem Mastery or... Let me see. Did I put the wrong thing on there? Yes, I did. Okay, it's not Skeletal Mage, Skeletal Warrior that I need. So, ranks to Skeletal Warrior, and then on the gloves, ranks to Skeletal Mage, attack speed, and intelligence. On the gloves, Golem damage and barrier generation. On the pants, it's got that stuff specifically, so we can't change that. But we do want to try to find one that has +2 to curse skills and at least 830 plus max life. So for boots, we do want max or 3 evade charges. We want intelligence, max life, movement speed, and we want to roll movement speed and curse duration. On the amulet, we want attack speed, damage, cooldown reduction, golem damage, and then golem active cooldown, if we can get those. On the rings, we want one of them to at least probably have the 10% poison and 10% fire on the other one, both with attack speed and damage, one with intelligence, one with 10 to resist all. We want to roll summoning damage and ultimate cooldown, and then skeletal mage damage and ultimate cooldown. And then on the weapon, we want golem damage rolled on it, minion attack speed rolled on it. We want to have either a two-handed sword, or we want to have a one-handed sword with both of them would have intelligence damage or critical strike damage. The offhand, if we are using a one hand, would be the offhand and not a shield, and it would be the what you call it, the focus, and it needs to have life per hit, attack speed, cooldown reduction. We want golem damage and minion attack. And so that is what we are looking for gear. Now, if we go into here, the Book of the Dead, skeletal warriors will be actually on Reaper giving you cooldown. Skeletal mages will actually be moved up here to you deal increased damage for each active shadow mage. And then blood golem is still going to be the same because that's just the best golem that you can get. Now, the way that you would build this basically on the skill tree is going to be, if you were starting out, it doesn't matter which one, you only want 1 point into one of these and then 1 point into the next one so that you can get down here. At that point, you're going to pump 3 into here and 1 into here, and that's going to allow you to come down here, where you're going to put 3 into Skeletal Warrior Mastery. You're going to put, let's see, 1 here, 3 here, 2 into this up here, Spiked Armor. These 2 points can go anywhere else you want, but I've just got them here. You want 1 into Blood Mist. You might want to put 3 into Blood Mist instead. Go into Enhanced Blood Mist, and we're going to go into the Ghastly Blood Mist. We're not going to spec into Corpse Explosion at all. And then what we want to do is come down here, and we want to go the same route with this into Abhorrent. We want to go 3 here. We want to go 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, and then go into Decrepify with Enhanced Decrepify and Abhorrent Decrepify. Now, the reason we're doing that is they have a chance to give you cooldown reduction as well, and they're going to both be basically, if we need to use both of them, we can. And what this is going to do is they have a chance to be stunned, plus they're slowed automatically just because of that. On here, they are going to basically deal damage to themselves, but we can spam Iron Maiden, basically hit Decrepify and spam Iron Maiden. So Decrepify, then spam it, and then at that point, we can, if we need to, we can change to Blood Mist, and that's going to give us Corpse Explosion, and it's also going to give us survivability. So going down, we're not going to need any of this. We don't need anything in this at all, except for we want 3 into Necrotic Carapace, and that's going to give us Fortify. And when we come down here, now we have 2 that we can do. The first one is going to, basically, you're going to fill out all 4 of these and that, and you can either go for Army of the Dead, or you can go for Bone Storm. And we're going to go for Callan's Edit. And it's going to be a much more straightforward build, because it's not going to focus on trying to have your minions do stuff and you do something else. That's the problem that I'm having. The reason I can't get enough damage is that I'm just not getting the extra damage at all from the minions, because they are 100% being nerfed by my darkness skills and my boost to darkness skills. So at that point, we need to go back in, and we're going to go into Paragon. And the Paragon, now I had said something about doing specific builds with Paragon. You look here, 1, 2, 3, 4 boards. Well, Most people are trying to actually run 5 or like 7 boards and stuff. I've seen a lot of people running 7 boards and stuff. The problem is that with the boards that we have, there's not enough. Now, I did go through and change some of my board here earlier, but if you go in, now Flesh Eater, we could do. Sin of Death, we could do. Bone Graft is not going to help us. Blood Begets Blood is not going to help us. Bloodbath, not going to help us. So there are 3 boards that are absolutely not going to help us at all. That means that we've got, 4 boards here plus 2 more that we could use. So that's 6 boards total that we could actually use. And we're not going to use but one of the others, and I'm not sure which one it is. We're going to use Flesh Eater, so not using Sin of Death. No, we are using Sin of Death as well. So, let's see. We're using Flesh Eater, Sin of Death, Hulking Monstrosity, Cult Leader, and the regular board. So that means that one of them that we have here let's see. Cult Leader, we're using Wither, we're not going to use. We do not need Wither. So we're going to get actually quite a bit more out of it. Wither is actually hurting us really bad. So I don't want to use it at all. As far as glyphs go, I will be using the Amplify, Corporeal, Mage, Golem, and Essence glyphs. So the thing is, and you've got to do this a specific way, you really need to pay attention to the board. But you might think, oh, put the Golem with Hulking Monstrosity, but it actually doesn't work good there. So what I have done on the first one, we're going to use Amplify. On the second one, which is we're going to go into Corporeal or into let me find it. Cult Leader as the second board, and we're going to use Corporeal on that. That's going to go to the right into the Hulking Monstrosity, and the Mage Glyph is going to work much better there. That's going to end up going up north into Scent of Death, and the Golem Glyph works perfect there. So then that's going to travel left, and it is going to go into the Flesh Eater, and Flesh Eater works great with Essence. So those are the ones that we're going to focus on. Now, so if you look, Golem is a level 15. Amplify, I think, is the first one. Let's see. Amplify and then Corporeal, which I've already got up to 15. And then Mage, which I have not done, so I need to do Mage. No, it is there. It's 15. Golem, and then Essence. So we've done Exhumation. We need to do Essence and have it ready. Now, Control is really good as well, but it doesn't fit exactly how I want it to. So I'm probably going to level Control and Essence both, and try to get them both working. Gravekeeper is good, but it's not going to do exactly what I want. So for the most part, the others are just not going to do it. So now Warrior would be decent, but it's really hard to get that one in there, and I don't think that it would be a wise idea to replace it would not, I don't think it would be wise to replace essence with warrior, but we're going to max it out and see if it fits in there better. If it fits better, then it might be the better one to go with. So let's actually, is that dexterity? Yes. Let me throw warrior on there and we'll see how that goes. So all right, I'm going to save it that way, and that should be a perfect build. So just, I've got a plan. It's time to get to work on it. So I need to go ahead and figure out who drops the stuff that I need. That pair of pants is called the Blood Moon's Breeches. I might have it here. Andariel and Duriel. So I need to farm Andariel and Duriel today and see if I can get them. Hopefully we'll be able to. And I don't know how much stuff I actually have for them. So like I have a bunch of this, but oh wait. Look. Look there. Okay. So I got that today. And I would just, okay. We got that. So we'll still see if we can't find some others. Why is it every time I go over here, there's a hell tide? So the way that I have built this, it should provide a lot more maximum health, basically. Oh no. Why does it do that?
There are too many! ready yet.
He straight up smacked them. I mean, he smacked them. So I almost want to make another necromancer to try this build on. But I'm not going to. So what do we have to have? Shards of Agony and the Mucus Slick Eggs. So I can do this 4 times.
I'm not ready yet.
Liquor Step. Okay. That could potentially be exactly what I want for gear. It doesn't matter which resistance is on the ring, just so y'all know, it does not matter. And actually that is really good too. So the ring, attack speed and cooldown reduction and damage. That's got 2 of them on it. That is a perfect one to start with. That's a good roll for me. And then for this, for one of the rings, attack speed, all right, intelligence. All right, that's got max life on it, so it's not exactly what I'm looking for, but it's something that I could use. And then that I just need to put in the thing. So this is not gonna work, and no, not gonna work. No. All right. Let's do this. Step out. We shall reset the dungeon. I think I can do it 4 times. The one thing I've not figured out about how that's going to work is how I want to go about doing how do I want to put this? There are certain things that
I need more time. I need more time.
we got an Azurath and a lidless wall. Right. Okay. You have to go out. You can't reset the dungeon from within. Just so y'all know. It won't work. I've tried. It looks like they would have that mechanic where you could, but...
I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
Alright. Soul Brand. Now that's a legendary sword, so that would work. For a sword, I want... Alright. That would work, except for I need to re-roll damage onto it. where the lucky hit is. So that's something that would work. This. Okay. No. All right. Let's go from here back to town. I'll show y'all how to deal with this. If you want to go back there, you need to go to town for some reason. And then you want to go back there, it's easy to do. So just go from there to town. We got that. Let's move it to inventory. And intelligence, it's got a critical strike chance, not what I want. So it's there. Number one, go over here. Damn. I did not mean to do that. Okay. I can't get them back either.
Changed your mind?
Yeah, once they're past there, that sucked because I had some stuff I wanted to get rid of. I wanted to
Blessings on you, friend.
break down. It's all right. I'm not worried about it. Just get junk. I was thinking about something else. So anyway, go back to where you came from. I made some money off of that anyway. That's fine. Go back where you came from. Now, just do this. And then reset your dungeon. Don't go to town and reset it because you won't have your waypoint back. To reset dungeon, accept. I think this is the last time I can do it. I'll have to do the others as much as possible. Yes, I need them ruby fragments. Alright. Yep. Alright, so we need shards of agony. And it says they drop randomly from world bosses and the halls of penitence. So I know where to get them.
I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
I don't think I cursed him.
I need more time.
Alright, we gotta do Endorial then, I guess. Another flicker step. Legs. I won't be able to use legs, so that's fine. Chess piece, we really need ranks to something on it, so that would actually be fine, but I would rather have something that has a greater affix on it. And then not that. So let's go back to town. Okay. What we're going to do is go ahead and look at this stuff that we've got. So I know that I want that. I'm going to put that there. That and that could potentially be good. Let's go for just putting them in there. And then this, I've got 3 of them now, I think. And then I'm wondering if I was to put that, it doesn't say that I could get it, but I had one that popped up that basically said I could get rid of it, or get a cosmetic for it. So I don't know if I should look at that or not. All right. If I can roll intelligent on that, that will be the perfect boot for this. That would be amazing, actually. I'm going to put it down here.
Hail to you, traveler. A fine addition. Find shade on your travels.
The one I got on has plus 15 to all stats. They both have a. So the one on the right is actually better. The one that we. All right. So if you look, the one that we just done, I put on is the better one. So I'm going to get rid of that one. Let's take that off. Actually, let's put that one on. And the one here on the right is not as good. The other is exactly the same. Oh, wait a minute though. The cold resistance, I'm not going to really need that anyway. So I think that I actually think the one on the right is going to be better. I don't care about those two stats that it's given me. And I'd rather have the one on the right with the perfect rolls. So this one is the one I want to keep, and that one is the one I want to track. And then Blood Moon Breeches. I need to look at the other one that I have. Right, so if we were to put that on, the one that we've got on is better, except for one thing, and that is the curse. So I think that we will. Gosh. Man. I don't know. I can't decide on those two right now. I actually have another flicker step there. I really need to go through all of this and just change it from basically change it to a weapons cache instead of a character cache. I don't know it. Like I'm not going to go through all of this stuff, and use every single one of these. So I need to figure out what I need to do with it. In here, I don't have the extra space to really be putting that stuff. So, all right. So anyway, I'm thinking. I am thinking.
How can I help? You can still use these.
All right. So this is Druid, and I've got, for some reason, I've got Necromancer stuff over here. I don't know why, but I shouldn't have any Necromancer stuff here. So what I'm going to do is just use that for an extra Necromancer stash for now. This is gear that's possibly going to be usable. I think that this was... Yeah, okay. I can do 2 of these right now, and then go back in and do, I guess it's Undarial. I need to go, I'm going to exhaust all of my stuff that I can to do these, I think. Whatever it takes, get what I need done. That's a lot of money.
I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
Now with these, you just got to be careful because not all of them will work out right. I like that. It's good, but it's not good at the same time. It's a 868. That is a 925. 924. Okay. So that's... Oh! Wow. Hold on. Okay, so the one that we put on is the good one. That one we trashed. This... Okay. I'm just going to have to start looking at them when I get them. Let's go out. No. I gotta go back in. I gotta go back in. I forgot to do that. I might as well do that while I'm here. Ugh. Let's go with this one. Okay, so this is perfect for a single rune up to 6. I can do this several times and get all the runes up to 6 if nothing else. And might as well sell those things. I don't understand how I'm losing money so much. I'm still noticing it, even though I'm not doing anything at this point. I'm not masterworking. I'm not doing anything. I'm still losing money. I think that I am just going to use the mats for all of them instead. Just use them to get mats. See, that's what I'm looking for, is stuff that drops stuff like that. That's why I'm actually taking my time in here to do these. I do wish that these guys were a little bit higher level, but well. I wish that you could actually set the level for any of them to what you want. I think that would be really cool. we killed him that fast. Okay, there's another one down here that I want to do. Essence. Okay. Let's just separate them. That's another Ring of Mendelin. Two to Terror. Okay. Not the one I'm looking for. Oh, wow. Man. That is awesome. I wish that was something besides life on hit. Oh, man. That's awesome, though. Now, that could... I mean, it's okay. If that was intelligence and max life, just amazing. That is really good. But it's only at 897. I did not realize that. So none of those are worth me keeping. Nope. Now let's check this. So although this one is masterworked, I can kind of look at the placement of the stuff and see that's a better one. The one on the right, if it was masterworked the same, I think it would actually be a little bit better. Yeah, the maximum minion life, not the minion attack speed, but the thorns is actually going to be better on this other one. And then the lucky hit is about the same. So, but again, this one is not as good because it does not have the stuff on it. It's got a lower roll of the aspect. So, right though. That's all of that one. You know, even if I... No. The way I'm doing it right now... Oh, hey, I got that one back at the same thing. Good. We're just going to go for rare and then jump.
Anything breaks, the forge is hot.
Okay. Let's do this. Let's take our uniques. Oh my gosh. Wow. How do I get out of that? All right. Now, some of these are for the others, and that's fine. But some of them are not, and I don't want to mess around with that. So, all right. For my mage, all right. Okay. All right. So if it's something that I'm currently building out, I'm going to put it in there. One thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and grab some of these out. We look here, we didn't get a replacement for those, and that's fine. But I don't know. Okay. I do know who that's for. This is... I want to see something. All right. All right. Yeah, that's all I wanted to know. That's really weird. All right, let's go to... this right here. Okay. Oops, sorry, I hit record. Did not mean to do that. So apparently, I got a kick out of this, but Angel's breath that just dropped there for me. Apparently, a lot of people think that it doesn't. Hey, Mama. A lot of people think that it does not drop outside of Helltide. You get more in Helltide, but you can find them anywhere. Same with the bundled herbs and stuff. Living still. All right. It's an 894. I am not after. I'm after those, the Shards of Agony. If y'all are wondering, that's what I'm actually after. So. Trying to get that taste out of my mouth. If you drink soda a lot, and I didn't know why this was, if you drink soda or you have a you eat a lot of sweets or something like that, you'll get this really sour taste in your mouth. It is actually a bacterial infection in your stomach. It's not really an infection, it's just that there's a bunch of them.
I'm not ready yet.
Again, I'm after the Shards of Agony. $913 Howl from Below. I'm gonna have to not pick up the yellows, I think. At least this is working right now. We should be able to do this a few more times anyway before going back. But when I go back, I'm just going to trash everything probably. That one's probably not going to be any better. I will see how good it is, but just have to see. That's the only item I got that was a level or an item power 925. It's kind of crazy.
You need steel work? Repairs?
I do have one of those, but well. I'm not sure which one of those that is, but the living steel, I can I'll probably do about 3 or 4 more of these. Then do Endorial. I don't know. I'm tired, but I want to do a little bit more. I'm only going to pick up the legendaries. I don't want to get rid of my Stygian stones, but I want to look at something. All right, I want to see something right quick. I want to watch this video. So if I do Torment and he's a level 200,
I'm not ready yet.
all right. I'm just going to try to speed through to that. I want to do it a few more times. I'll tell you what, we'll fill up our inventory and then we'll go back. It's not, like I said, it's not that I'm trying to get the other stuff. I'm after the shards bag. So, and I don't care if I actually use up all of my living steel for it. That's fine. I can always go back and get more. The last two runs after I went back, I've not got a single unique. Now I believe it was this guy that dropped one of the first things that I had done that was really good. I don't remember what it was, but it was one of the things I had been looking for. He's the one that dropped it, actually.
I need more time.
My golem is just whooping up on him. Ow from below. I didn't look to see what the levels were. What's that got up? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Why? Golem Mastery +3. What? Oh my god, that would be so freaking awesome. I wish you could destroy a piece of gear to take one affix off of it to put on another affix. That would be so cool. That is awesome. But unfortunately, this stuff is all low level. That is a howl from below with... That's something I've not tested. I think I did test it, but it's all right. I did not touch that at all. Why is it going off? I think I'll do one more run. One more run. And then I need to go to Ariel. I don't really think I want to do the vampire guy today.
I need more time.
That is a 900. All right, let's go back. I should have quite a few now. They need to make it to where you could say, I want to fight this guy so many times, blah, 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 and it just respawns them. That is, yes, that's the max roll of that. That's great. Get rid of that.
Fight hard, eh? Make the devils pay.
All right. Endorial. They need to make it where you can teleport directly to any dungeon at any time. Install waystones there, you know. I hate Endorial. She's the hardest of all of these. You would think Duriel would be, but he's actually really easy. We're boss in an hour. We got to play at least another hour. We got to play an hour. want to listen to something I haven't listened to in a long time. He used to know how to play this too. I don't know if they're still around or not. A band called American Hi-Fi. This song reminds me of so many people I know. Called Flavor of the Week.
I need more time.
Tybalt's Will. I haven't seen that one before. Yeah, American Hi-Fi was a really good band. The singer was a really cool dude. I'm trying to remember if I think that we actually got to meet them and talk to them, and they were really, really cool. They were. This song just. I know so many people like this. Like, I'm not calling any names. Y'all wouldn't know them anyway, but literally, I know this one person who she dated a different guy every other day she was dating a different guy. And then she claimed she had been together with this guy for 3 years. And I'm like, how does that work? Oh, it made her mad.
I need more time.
It really made her mad because I said, look, I said, how have you been together with this guy for 3 years if every other day you were dating somebody else? Oh, man. She got mad. Okay, there we go. It's +2 to curse, but it's only a 5. Doombringer. That's a new one. That's a new one. I'm not sure about that. I do have to fight the other guy, I guess. But I always like that song. Flavor of the Week. Y'all never heard American Hi-Fi, you should go check them out. I don't know if they're still around or what, but they were a really cool band. I've seen them live twice. Both times we were supposed to be seeing Collective Soul.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
But yeah, we were supposed to be seeing Collective Soul, and Collective Soul on the one concert did not even come out. They refused to come out because somebody threw a bottle. I understand that. I could have. What made me so mad? I was just. The second time that I went to see them, we get down there and we're watching them, and my girlfriend at the time was like, I gotta work tomorrow. Come on, let's go. And I'm like, I came to see Collective Soul. What the hell? Well, I wanted to see American Hi-Fi. And I'm like, oh, you know what? That's fine, but I wanted to see Collective Soul, so I'm not going anywhere. Oh, man. She's like, I'll leave you here. And I was like, no. I weren't getting left in Winston-Salem by myself. I don't like Winston-Salem very much. Gosh, it's the worst driving out of any place I've ever seen.
I need more time. I need
The hell? Why did it do that? How did it even go into that? Well, I don't have anything else that I can get, so I can't do any more of them, I mean, so another Azurath. All right, let's take a look at what we got. All right, that is not going to cut it. Azurath has damage, core damage, and I wouldn't be doing core anyway. Oh, that's Doombringer, so that's fine. Rotting Stone, and okay, that's not got what I would want on it, but right. Actually, it does. All right, Azurath. I'll hold on to it now. This, my gloves would need to have intelligence, attack speed, and then I'd have to roll ranks to Skeletal Mage Mastery, or one of the three. boots, intelligence, max life, and movement speed. So that I could, but that's got an aspect on it I actually can use. So, all right. Rings would be attack speed, damage, resistance to all, and intelligence. You don't get many like that, unfortunately. Amulets, attack speed, damage, cooldown. All right. So we got a potential something. I'm going to run nightmare dungeons and fill out those, I think.
You can still use. Don't ruin all that work.
Okay. They severely need to have the ability to go in and completely change your build. Give you a place where you can buy 5, 6, like 10 different builds the way that you can. Let's go just Kiavashad and I'll tell you. I'll show you. Integrate it. Nameless is sending me a message. I'm not sure what she's. So anyway, let me tell you about my dinner last night before I do this. I went to have dinner, or I went down to get my dinner. I was supposed to have a salad. When you get the salad there, they fill the entire box. It's a carry-out box. They fill the entire box full. They gave, and it's a box, you know, this big, about like that, and it's packed that deep with lettuce and cheese and tomato, cucumber, and chicken, and grilled chicken. So anyway, they gave me about that much, that was actually about that thick in that much of an area. So the rest of that box was completely empty. I was like, what in the world? I was fairly mad about it. All right, let's go on and look at this. So you've got your wardrobe. All right. So you can go in here and you can say, okay, slot 1 is, you know, whatever it might be. I can look however I want. Here I can look at like whatever I want. And when I go into here, you have up a thing up here that says builds. And so you just hit, go in here, you've got different ones, and you can say, buy a new build, something like that. You know, it would be, for me, I think it would be worth putting the extra money into those. And then you can change, you can load those builds without having to pay anything. You know, you still go through and take out the stuff, but when you buy a new build, it gives you a complete place, like a blank slate completely. So they really need to do that. For me, it just, oh, it makes me so mad that they don't have that. All right. I did not fight the vampire boss. I don't want to today. I just don't feel up to it. We didn't fight Varshan today, but I should go fight him. Activate the gate control.
What is this?
I've never seen this part then. Not where you climb down like that.
Mother told me not to go. But the cathedral refused to tell us anything about Father. What I found was much worse than I expected. The Knights Penitent are either dead or roaming the halls as monstrosities. I watched them for days until I found one that had my father's limb. I approached and pleaded with him to come home. The creature that had been my father attacked me, and I stabbed him to escape. I couldn't see anything left of my father in the monster's eyes. Only pain and rage. Mother was right. I never should have come here.
I need more time. I need more time.
So, I was part of a discussion today, and kind of weird, but on 2 different platforms. They said, should a man defend himself if a woman attacks him, and why should he not? Let me tell y'all something, and I'll tell y'all right now. Why? I can tell you 100% why, yes. If a woman attacks a man, he should defend himself. And I can tell you exactly why it's a bad idea not to. I would not be alive today if I didn't defend myself, because I had a girlfriend that got mad at me because some girl spoke to her. I had never spoke to this girl in my life. And my girlfriend at the time talked to her for some reason, and she said she decided that this girl was, I don't know if she thought the girl was after me or what, but she tried to stab me with a pair of scissors, and if I hadn't defended myself, she would have killed me that day. This is why, yes, it does not matter who you are. You don't need to be laying your hands on anybody else. And if you're going to, they have the right to defend themselves from you. And anybody that thinks that you should not defend yourselves is a freaking idiot. 100% an idiot. never let anybody just attack you for no reason. And you don't have to hit somebody or anything like that, but you can defend yourself still. And I can tell you now, I have been in 2 relationships where the women I was dating at the time were very abusive. One of them lived here for 8 years, and after like I'd say the first 3 years, after the first year, she got extremely abusive towards me. And if I had not have defended myself, there's no telling what she done. She would pick up stuff randomly and throw it at me for no reason. She would get mad at the people she worked with and then do the same. And I'm just like, why are you doing that? Well, they made me mad. That's not an excuse. You should never, ever do that to anybody. Never try to... How do I get to that? Never go through and say, oh, hey, it's okay to... I'm mad. It's okay to attack somebody. No. That is not cool. It is not needed in any way. Hold on. I'll go back and... Alright. It's not something that should be happening. I think on the website that Dead Razor's wrong. Just because it's a woman that's the aggressor does not give her the right to attack a man. Just the same way that a man should not attack a woman. They shouldn't be laying their hands on any of them. All right. It's okay. All right. Let's, there we go. I was pressing the wrong button. Like, why ain't it working? I'm very thankful to be here because of that, though. But if I hadn't have finally had enough and said, you know what, I'm not going to take it anymore, who knows? I might not be around anymore. TG, we talking about, I had somebody, well, I was in a conversation about should a man defend himself if a woman attacks him? And I was talking about that. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these 2 as well. Shouldn't have got rid of the 46, but it's fine. You came in on the end of that. That's why I wanted to tell you that. And these people say, walk away, walk away. Sometimes, let me tell y'all something. I have a scar in my eyebrow, and I have scars on my back still, where the one that tried to stab me had a really long keychain with like probably 30 keys on it, and used it like a whip on me one day because she got mad at somebody else.
I'm not ready yet.
One enemy remains. I don't remember this place either.
Gates still locked. Sentries at walls don't bother. Cave entrance here, here, and here. Tunnels must lead on.
CG.
Not sure.
We went to
Snakes here.
Virginia
And here. Watch for
today
snakes.
and ate at the place called the Tickles Table. It was really good. Instead of going to my aunt's for dinner tonight, that's what we decided to do today. It was so good.
I need more time.
I don't think I'm going to be on too much longer. I am getting really tired. I've actually been on for over 2 hours already. I'm going to try to do one more dungeon after this one, I think, and then I'm going to go on to bed. I have been very tired today, but I really wanted to play more of this. I'm excited to try to get all of the stuff and finally get everything going. All right. We will try one more. I'm tired. There is a quest we can do here as well. Ooh. Gotta do one more and fight that guy. Okay, I need to do this as quick as possible. I forgot. And I need to do that, so...
Here's what you're after. I even drew you a picture, so if you come back with the wrong thing, you're losing another finger.
I need more time.
Oh, damn, it's a kill them all.
I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
And there's a boss. Okay. The Chamber of Lost Souls. All right. Warrior. Okay. Let me find where I need to go. Right there. Oh, man. I'll do the world boss and then I'm going to bed. It won't let me go. How long? 10 minutes? How Oh man, I thought there was I thought there would be. All right. Let me look at what all we got. I've not been I have not been dropping as much of this stuff. Ooh. Skeletal Warrior Mastery. I might have to use that one. Re-roll the cold resistance on it. But that's good to have the Skeletal Warrior Mastery. That's something I'll definitely am looking for. This one, no good to me. No. No. All right. That's actually a good one, though. If we want to use something besides that other thing, that is a good one. That's Bone Spirit, not what I want, though. But for diamond fragments, I have 31,000 amethyst, 38,000. Why do I only have 11,000 ruby? It's ridiculous. And it costs 1 million to make each of these as well. I mean, seriously, look at all of the others. The sapphires, I have 48,000. 31. The topaz, 15. And then emerald and ruby, 11 and 12. What the heck? Why do I not have more than that? Oh. Oh man, 6 minutes left still. I didn't realize that we were so close. I didn't think about it. Suddenly, I guess the sun got on the other side of the house. Suddenly it's cold up here. Okay. As far as my Paragon goes, I have actually changed this up a little bit already. But we will figure out what the heck going on here. Oh, Avarice. Okay. He's pretty cool. I wish you could just click the thing and say, okay, time to go and get it done. This should be my final one. Yeah, and then I have to kill one of the Tormented or just kill Lilith. Three minutes. Just so y'all know, I am going to bed after this world boss. I'm really tired, so I need it to cool down and like wind down after my trip today, so tomorrow we may play Call of the Wild. Waiting. 30 seconds left. The longer we stand here, the more Mr. Howland Tempest goes. I'm listening to Within Temptation while I wait. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. World boss!
I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
There we go. The bigger they are. Okay. Bone spirit. Okay. Critical strike chance. Maximum resource. I get the shittiest aspects or affixes. Really, truly the shittiest ones. Cooldown reduction and intelligence. Okay, I will take that. Attack speed, something I would like to have on it, or life per hit, one or the other. That's something I could use though. So that is something absolutely to look into. Now that's nice though. Critical strike chance. All right. Well, that's going to do it for today. We're going to look at this journey here right quick. So I just want to say good night, everybody. Let's look at the journey right quick. We've got to do one of those. Oh, man. I would rather try Duriel, but oh gosh, it's going to be a nightmare trying to do something that's a level 200. He's going to hit me one time and I'm going to die, so that's all I got left to do, though. I will be 100% done with this season if I can do that. I do need to go to the tree. So let's do that. I just seen a discrepancy on the map. It says I only have 9 of them done. Maybe it's saying I haven't. I don't know. That's kind of weird.
It is done.
One-handed weapons.
Found and lost, and found and lost.
All right. It is a 925. That can be re-rolled. Maximum life on that for damage. And that could be it. That could be it. No. I would have to re-roll 2 essence, and that's just not what I want really, so not that one especially. Nope. All right. Let's we'll head over here.
There's that.
All right, there we go. Tomorrow, like I said, we might play Call of the Wild or something else. I don't know what we'll play. But I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a great night.